Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on another team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Tar Heels offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose this secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Lopez. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after that throw. That'll cost the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 on the first down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And the Tar Heels looking to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. The tight end has got it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Running out of time in the pocket. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And a strong opening drive here, but now they face third down in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Lopez. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So that'll sting. A touchdown taken off the board by the penalty, but still a scoring opportunity here for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's good right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Blue Devils offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Short pass finds the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Dropping back, it's Lopez. The short completion of the tight end. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. From the shotgun, drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but broken tackle. Produces a solid gain there.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. This should be the last play of the quarter. It's a bootleg looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And Duke has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Play action here on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Hall. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Back to throw. It's Lopez. The receiver grabs it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And the Tarheels line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Wants to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 40. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Duke. A huge defensive score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And there's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Tarheels will bring their punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. Force out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
First down. Looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Anthony.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Tarheels will kick this deep to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Moore. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. A penalty backs him up first and very long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And here's the handoff. That's the spin move. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. Tackled there by the defense.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Nice grab. It's Brown. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. To the air, it's Lopez. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. Trying to find room. It's Hall. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And Duke has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Lopez. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, UNC. Great connection there for 6 points.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. They draw within 4, 14-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Moore. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up. Pulls it in. It's Anthony. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down, looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He'll field the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Tarheels offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Caught behind the line. It's Owens. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The shotgun running play call. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Back to pass. It's Lopez. On the run here. Lets it go. Stabbed out of the air with one hand. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And we're able to get him down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows him what he can do with his hands.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. Quick throw caught on the left side.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking right. This one caught. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Gonna run it. It's Hall. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Back to throw. It's Lopez. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Touchdown, North Carolina. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows, all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT is important when they get a 3-point lead. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up the first down. Good job of this defense to keep that clock moving.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Second down, looking to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
But Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down.